Hey! Happy Monday! Starving. Figured I'd take advantage of my new kitchen, or at least just something when I was at my old place, I would kind of cheat a little bit on, I mean, you should see the kitchen, or quote-unquote kitchen that I had to deal with. What's up, Myron and Sam? It wasn't what it is right now, so I want to take advantage of it and just show you how I break up my intermittent fast. So technically I haven't eaten since last night at 9 p.m. So we're approaching, I think, 2 p.m. What's going on? So we had 9 p.m. So 15. We're going on a 17-hour fast. So usually 16 to 18 hours is a sweet spot for intermittent fasting. So what I have right here is grass-fed lamb heart. Right there. I'm going to do about half of that. And then we have this amazing assortment of, you see that? Turnip greens, baby turnip greens. I saw these at Whole Foods. I had to get them. Well, they're turnips, and then I also cook the greens with them too. It has a little bite. It's really good. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions, oh, great, my phone's already low on battery. Anyway, I'm going to hurry this up. So, what I'm going to do is first, since the lamb cooks up super quick, I'll just I'll get the vegetables going first. So what I like to do is what I call a steam sear. So what I'll do is I thinly slice the sweet potatoes in a cast iron pan. It already has grass-fed buffalo milk butter, organic garlic, organic habanero for a little heat, and you can omit that if you want, if you don't like spicy food. And what I'll do is I'll thinly slice the sweet potatoes, and so it just, the thicker you slice it, the longer it takes to cook. I just like them sliced really thinly because they cook up quick. So this right here, we're gonna get going. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. Anybody has any questions, feel free to fire away. What's good, bro? Hey. So yeah, so today I have, let's see. Today I have, yeah, grass-fed lamb heart. I'm going to do some eggs at the end. I just want to cover all my bases and get a good amount of nutrients and vitamins. Sorry about that. I got this holder off Amazon to hold the iPhone, and it's not cooperating. So, and then what I do, I should have a little cover for this, but I don't. So I just use a little plate. So the steam sear, the whole premise behind that is to steam it from the bottom and then sear it at the top. So you're hitting both ends, so it just kind of cooks up quickly, but you don't burn it. I mean, the main thing here is to maintain the nutrient density of the vegetable. And we have some really nutrient-dense vegetables here, so we want to make sure it's cooked al dente. Al dente is usually a term used for pasta, but I like to, the same premise holds for vegetables. You don't want to overcook it. You don't want to undercook it. It wants to be, you want that perfect little, not crunch, but it's perfectly cooked. And al dente is a term that I use. And so, yeah, this is Trader Joe's. Grass-fed buffalo milk butter, and then everything else I got from Whole Foods. So I like this beet kraut, organic beet kraut. I'm gonna do a little firefly kimchi as well. A little, it's called iBoost. This is probably my favorite product. I mean, everything in here is amazing. Whoever made this, I actually sent them an email just to thank them. I mean, the stuff they have in here. Carrots, cabbage, burdock root, which is amazing for blood, horseradish, garlic, kale, nettle leaf, ginger, lemon, Himalayan salt, thyme, oregano, and cayenne. That may be the most, if you ate one thing a week of this, and it tastes pretty good, I think. It's $9.99. I don't know if they'll ship it to you because it's glass. I think they're based out of Oregon. That is one of the most amazing products, and it's fermented too. It's essentially... It's a fermented food, and it doesn't taste that bad. I mean, it doesn't taste that bad. I mean, it tastes good. I mean, it's got a little tang to it. It's got that lemon, little spice to it as well. and it's amazing for you. It has, thyme in there, burdock, cayenne, really, strong immune system strengthening vegetables and herbs as well. So I highly recommend that. It's called Eye Boost by Pickled Planet. Amazing. Probably the #1 most beneficial food product you can buy. It's a bold statement, I know, but I can't think of any ingredient roster that I've ever seen that can compare to that. So yeah, some exciting things today. I mean, we have just deciding between our fragrance bottle. I don't know if you see this right here. It's that. It's between that. The smaller version. I don't think I'm going to do that. And then this like luxury version, but it's a flat top. I don't think I like that too much. So I think I'm going to go forward with this. Either this or something all black to continue with our current branding that we have on all of our products. But I kind of wanted our fragrances to be different because that was my goal for the product. But yeah, I can't see. Let's see my laptop right here. All right, so the sweet potatoes usually take a little bit longer to cook. Everything else just cooks up super quickly. So let me see. Okay, you do have questions coming. All right, here we go. All right. Okay. Sweet. It's me, Uncle Jay. Hey, Uncle Jay. What's going on? I can't see up there because I'd have to scroll through my phone, so I'm looking down at my laptop. Loving the kitchen. I am. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Skip. Loving the new kitchen. Speaking to me. Brenda cooks vegetarian feast. Hey, Brenda. Yeah, I'm loving it. Definitely loving it. It's taking a while. So anyway, the whole point is here to cook the sweet potatoes down first. Then we add in the softer vegetables like the broccoli rabe right here. And then the turnip greens, and turnips as well. These guys right here. Those will cook down super quickly. I just dice those up, put them in here. They steam from the bottom. I have this on very low heat because you don't really want to char the vegetable and kind of take away from that the nice properties of that vegetable. I've been a big fan right now recently of just, so the good thing about Whole Foods is it's kind of a pain to pull out to pull off the top of the garlic clove. And they just have these pre-made garlic or peeled garlic cloves, and you can just dice those up, and they're so cheap. So, little tip: just look in the not prepared foods, but the prepared packaged vegetable section. It's usually near the vegetables, and just dice that up really quickly. Put it in a little grass-fed butter. That's what I do. And then if you want to add any Himalayan salt, habanero, anything to that, garlic, they're finding out, is so beneficial for the immune system, and just taking care and killing is like an antibiotic. It has like antibiotic bacteria, it acts as like an antibiotic. So that combined with a lot of the qualities of this eye herb, I'm just really doing a lot for my immune system. So just keep that in mind. Incredible for you. Garlic, raw garlic. You can cook it as well. I do throw it in my smoothies every now and then in the morning, and I don't mind it. When you chew it and you start releasing it, that's when it starts affecting other things like your breath and stuff. Actually, the smoothie could get in there too. I just can't tell. Tammy, any idea on the fragrance launch date? Let's see, fragrance launch date. It's tough. It's tough because I don't want to commit to anything when I don't know. I mean, it's just the bottle, a lot of lead time with getting the packaging down. The formula's done. I wish I could just send it out right now, but it's yeah, I don't want to do that. But I would say July. I would say July. So yeah, July for presents, and for the Pro Cleanser, we're going to be underway here. I just have to do some testing on it because there's water in there, so we have to test for microbacteria, things like that. But that's it's finished, which is great, because I was going. I mean, this takes a lot, you know, and you overthink things. You think things are right. You have a vision. You have a feel. You have a vision of how it's going to look and how it's going to smell and how it's going to feel in your hands, how it's going to rinse off. Everything has to be perfect, because you just don't want any holes. I don't want any holes in my products. And if it's something that I'm going to be releasing and I'm as obsessed with, I'm sure there are other people out there as well. You know, there's something that's hard to wash off. It's something that's too runny. It's something that has an ingredient deck that is hey Lonnie, that's a little toxic. I mean, that's why I got into this, because I couldn't find anything on the shelves as clean as I wanted it. So that's what got me into skincare. Very specific on what I want for a lot of different things. And it sounds like you guys are too. All right. Dang, I can't coordinate this to see what you guys are asking me. Oh, here we go. Got it. Okay. Launch date for cleanser. Okay, Fort Lauderdale wants to know. Nice. Okay. What's up, Anthony? How are you, man? It's tough because it's like a 30 or 45 day micro challenge testing just to see if there's any yeast, any bacteria, any mold. We just have to do that for preservative reasons. We added a coconut and radish derived, which is something. It's like a kimchi effect as our preservative. It's food grade, and it's amazing. Nobody does that. Very few people do that. I didn't want to go like the sodium benzoate, potassium sorbate, citric acid, you name it, phenoxyethanol. I didn't want to use any of those. So it takes a little bit longer just because it's we want to make sure it's done right. Hey, Uncle Jay, any idea of fragrance launch date? Hey, Skip, what's going on, man? Sam, what's up, buddy? How's that lamb heart taste? Hey, Angela. So, yeah, lamb heart is, man, you know, it's right here. I'll show you. This is raw. You know? It's really clean meat. That's how I can do that. I don't recommend that. That's just what I do. Raw lamb heart. Yeah, that's good. There's not too many meats you can do that with, right? That's as clean as it gets. God, that's good. I don't even know. It's very good. I didn't even salt that. Yeah, I didn't even salt that. Imagine if I salted it. So anyway, yeah, that should answer your question. It's pretty good. What are your thoughts going forward? What is the next area of emphasis? I'm thinking scrubbing, soaps, hand sanitizer equivalent, etc. There you go. Yeah, Uncle Jay, to answer your question. So I think timeline-wise, product timeline-wise, the facial scrub is our next release. That's already underway. We're already going. It's going to be a meteorite facial scrub. And yes, so that's 100% ground meteorite powder from a meteor that landed in Morocco. And it's fine. It's has a story, has like a cosmic story to it, which I love. And we're combining that with a bamboo stem cell extract to help, you know, silica has a very good property. It's nature's highest source of silica, which is bamboo. So I'm adding that to it. Nice, okay, good. and then some other great extracts as well. And we're gonna make it a mind-blowing facial scrub. So that's our next product. As far as soaps, I'd like to have a shampoo. What I'm working on right now is, it may take a little bit. These things very specific with what I want on like a shampoo for everything, really. I mean, but for a shampoo, just doing it without getting the nice foaming agent lather, without using things like sodium lauryl sulfate and toxic chemicals, and it's difficult, but it can be done. It just takes a little bit longer. So I would say facial scrub, shampoo. People want a body wash. People want a deodorant. I have this really good idea for a toothpaste. Yeah, so that may come out. I have this hair product that I use that's, I think, good to go, but it has a clay in it that's for dark blonde hair, so it would only be used for people with my hair color. I could probably make that for people with dark hair, but that would take a little bit longer. So do I release that and then that after, or what? A lot of different variables. But as far as hand sanitizer, down the road, it's a possibility. What would you do? A little tea tree in there? I definitely wouldn't use anything artificial. And there are a lot of people that argue those hand sanitizers are what are really killing you, because you're killing all of your good bacteria as well, So that's something to be aware of as well. So I'm going to cover that. If you guys have any questions, go for it. You're making me hungry. Hey Tammy, I made local pork heart last night. It was yummy. I bet. Oh, that sounds good. Acorn pork, Sam. All right. So that's while that's cooking, I have a little chunk lamb heart. You guys have any questions? Feel free to join in. I just wanted you to get an idea of, as I'm coming to close on my intermittent fasting, I go with just really, really nutrient dense, in this case meats, eggs, 3 different kinds of fermented vegetables, and then nutrient dense raw vegetables, which are now getting cooked. And I switch it up every day. I go with soft proteins to flesh proteins to a combination of both in this case, to fish. Last night I had OPAH, that's OPAH. I like to switch it up. Keep your digestive system on its toes, so to speak. You don't want to get too used to certain things, and then not be able to digest other things. So that's about it. I don't want to take too much of your time, but I'm going to wrap up here. I'm going to eat, and if you guys have any questions, I'll just answer them while I eat. All right? You guys have a good week, okay? See ya.